Well, the state of the Second Amendment on the University of Colorado campuses is pretty good, because after the legislature passed the Concealed Carry Act in 2003, CU said, well, we believe that since we're mentioned in the state constitution, there is this special implicit mother may I rule, that whenever the legislature passes something, it doesn't apply to CU unless the legislature specifically says, mother may I make this law apply to the University of Colorado. And so for many years, the licensed carry of firearms by persons over the age of 21 who had passed a background check, fingerprint-based, and a safety training class was not allowed at the University of Colorado. Eventually there was a lawsuit against that, and I will say I wrote an amicus brief on behalf of county sheriffs of Colorado, which said, you know what, that Concealed Carry Act from 2003, we were the main guys who wrote it, and you bet we want licensed, trained adults to be carrying firearms all over the state, and just as much at the University of Colorado as any place else. And in January of 2012, the Colorado Supreme Court, which has mostly tilts to the left, but not always, ruled 7-0 as a matter of statutory interpretation. That's what the statute says, that there is no special exemption for the University of Colorado. And despite some of the fears that have been raised in the University of Colorado's briefing that, oh, you know, people are going to be arguing about Hamlet and it's going to get really heated and somebody's going to pull out a gun on somebody else because, you know, well, was Ophelia good or bad, or was she really a whore or what, you know. And emotions do run high. But we haven't had the dystopian results that were expected. And it turns out that the people who, by the state legislature and by their individual county sheriff, have been determined to be able to lawfully and safely and responsibly carry a concealed handgun for lawful protection everywhere in the state, do not suddenly become reckless, dangerous maniacs when they set foot on the University of Colorado. And this disproves a theory offered by some right-wing people: going to CU does not make you stupid.